to another movie review of 2021, and this time it is going to be on the classic Disney attraction ride based film Jungle Cruise. Yep, Jungle Cruise. It stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt, and it basically tells the story of Emily Blunt's character going on this adventure to find a tear or a flower petal with a tear of the moon that can heal any type of illness. And she meets the skipper, played by Dwayne Johnson, and they go off on an adventure together to basically find the tear, and that's pretty much the whole point of the story. I mean, that is kind of what Jungle Cruise is about exploring the Amazon and doing all kinds of stuff. And I honestly gotta admit, this movie kind of gave me like three different types of vibes. It gave me like a Jumanji, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Indiana Jones vibe all rolled into one. It was kind of crazy how much this movie was action-packed, thrilling, family-based, considering the ride that the movie's based on. And I have to admit, this movie actually turned out okay. I mean, it was definitely a lot better than the only other movie that they made based on a Disney ride, which was The Haunted Mansion, that starred Eddie Murphy. That movie was the worst out of the three movies that are based on rides. The other one being Pirates of the Caribbean, which I thought was okay. But Jungle Cruise, this movie, I have to admit, may even be almost as good as the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, Curse of the Black Pearl. Now, would I recommend you watching this in theaters or seeing it on the Disney Plus Premier Access? I actually think you should see it in the theaters. It's much more engaging if you see it in the theaters. Now, thankfully, this movie will be the last movie that they release as a Disney Plus Premier Access thing, as of what I'm hearing. So the only other movies that got released with the Premier Access thing was Mulan, Raya and the Last Dragon, Cruella, and Black Widow. So this will be the last. So that's 5 movies now, including Jungle Cruise, that were released on Disney Plus with Premier Access. Now, there are still going to be other movies that are going to get released on Disney Plus, just not in theaters. Kind of like with what happened with Soul and Luca. These movies, there are some movies that will get released for just flat out for free on Disney Plus, along with your subscription status, but right now I'm still talking about Jungle Cruise. So yeah, honestly, I have to admit, Dwayne Johnson's performance in this movie was pretty good. Same goes for Emily Blunt. There were some aspects of the movie though that I didn't really quite understand, like the people who were coming after them that were trying to get the tear as well. That was kind of strange, but other than that, this movie turned out to be pretty good. And like I said, there's a kind of a plot twist in this movie I wasn't expecting, but I still thought it was a pretty decent film. And now for my rating of the movie. So for my rating of Jungle Cruise, I am going to have to give this movie a 4 out of 5. Yep, I have to say the movie did pretty well for a Disney film based off of a ride. And like I said, the Pirates of the Caribbean is the only other ride that has a movie made out of it that I thought was pretty decent too, which is why I feel like the star that they got to play the titular character in that franchise, no one can ever replace him, and that's Johnny Depp. And I'm saying this in my video now while I'm at it, I will always be #justice for Johnny Depp. If you are a fan of Johnny Depp and you are in the same boat as me where we're trying to help Johnny in his recent battle in courts against his ex-wife, let me know in the comments. And anyways, that's all for now in this movie review, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video.